Okay, so I'm going to read two small fictions. This one is called Ruined Things Are Only Gorgeous When they are Not Yours. Driving along the motorway, the radio crackled as she touched the window. She wanted to trace something on it, but couldn't think what. She fiddled with buttons, found an old song they both liked and turned it up. She imagined she was going to Berlin, to meet girls wearing orange lipstick and boots, tall in heels and chaos, hurtling into the hot mess of other people. He saw the night as it was, straight in front of him, dark sky and long road, his vision tripping over the cat's eyes. He felt as though things would never stop being as they were, more cat's eyes on and on, forever stumbling on the sudden presence of light. He saw it all ahead, laid out in terms of dying and other people dying, and how not to die and how to make others deserve you. You pull the blinds up every morning and down every night. You make the bed in the morning to get into it again at night. You take your clothes off to put other clothes on to sleep. You smile at your housemate during dinner the way you smile at your mother when she tells you who she met at the shop. It's not listening, but being there for them to tell you things. You drop something at least once a day. You make too much coffee. You buy a warm crusty roll and some chili oil to dip it into, and you think that you are content, that this is solace, this is the type of happiness you deserve. You take off makeup you did not want to wear. You think about going for a run. When you stretch, you do it lying flat on your back. You feel your greatest moments wash over you when it's raining, and you stand by to let a woman in her buggy past. You sometimes make soup. There is a woman across the counter from you drinking white wine and crying. Her husband, sons, look at her crying, and then back down with their hot chocolates and tea. She looks like she is a woman who knows exactly how to be attractive to everyone. The coffee machine whirs and clacks and crunches, and she puts her head in her hands, but in such a way that her makeup will not be disturbed. The cafe is small and her nails are long. In cafes like this that open until 11:30 p.m, you can pretend you are somewhere you are not, with someone who is also not. The woman dries her eyes, and the boys are directed outside by the man. When the boys go outside, the man looks at the woman and speaks softly to her, placatingly, you think. She does not look at him. She looks past him, at her wet fingers, her mouth still contorting downwards. The workers do not look at the couple at all. She stands up, pushes her chair back in and fixes the table before leaving. She catches her silver watch slightly in the panels of her chair, and for a moment she looks like her world has collapsed again, but it is released easily. He stands half out the door, holding it open with his foot. They go and you say, thinking about going. You think about going all of the time, but you've nobody to go with. You watch the workers interact with each other in the cafe and try to guess if they're fucking or not. And if so, who's more invested in the relationship and who's just killing time? You do not think you're destined for a great love. You know you're destined for whatever you let yourself be destined for. You long to be unknowable, enigmatic, but you have too much to tell everyone. You want to know that you're doing the right thing so you can really put the effort in. You pull the blinds up every morning and down every night. You make the bed in the morning to get into it again at night. You take your clothes off to put other clothes on to sleep.